So basically the basics of the JavaScripts are done. That is, first we need to do what? Um, first we need to create a function, then we will call that function in our event. Okay, so first open our Sublime Test. Just wait for a minute only. Alright, so this is not your folder file. Go to open folder where our project is present. I'm going to close the previous one. Sublime. Fine, so let us open our folder. Go to open folder, and the name of the folder was Somia, right? Okay, there we go. So we are done with all the introduction of the JavaScript, that it is the client side scripting language, okay, and all. So today we are going to use what? We are going to use the variables in our JavaScript. Okay, so what is variable? Variable is basically nothing but it is what? It is a container. Okay, it is just a container like a box in which you can store any value. Fine, suppose we have a number of boxes in our house, and in a box it depends on us that what we are going to put inside that box. Okay, so that particular box is called the variable, and the content inside this box is called what? Value. And the value of the container can change time to time, means the value of the container can vary time to time. That's why it is called what? Variable. Fine, so first of all let us create this file with the name variable introduction. The extension should be HTML. Now let us write our basic HTML code. This is the code. What I want now, that this is a button, input type is equal to button, and where we are going to write the JavaScript. Inside the head section we need to create a script tag. Okay, and inside this script tag we are going to create a function. Fine, so suppose the name of the function is function abc, whatever. Okay, it's just a dummy function. The brackets denote that particular things is function, and these are basically used to use any parameter inside the functions, and from this curly bracket the body of the function gets start, and this curly bracket the body goes closed. Okay, inside this we are going to write any JavaScript code. Suppose we want a pop-up box just like alert, so here we will write alert, welcome to JavaScript. Fine, now we need to call, this is the function, means function is basically nothing but that is a block of code. Okay, and whenever you want to execute that particular block of code you can use it only by the name of the function. That is, right now the name of my function is abc, so I can call it by its name only. Fine, so when I want to call it, that when user click on this button, so the on click will be the event. I will call this function over here and just write the value for the attribute that click here. Fine, save it. Now just right click on view in browser. Okay, and there you go. This is called the alert box, that is welcome to JavaScript. Fine, so this is nothing but a quick revision to our JavaScript. Now what happen if we want to use any two values? Okay, so whenever you want to use any variable, so first of all we are making this comment. For in JavaScript, comment will work in this way. Write the two forward slash will make the code comment. Okay, now when you want to create a variable, just use the keyword var, that is where, and the name of variable, that is whatever you want. Okay, is equal to the value you want to give it. Suppose I want to give it the value code tutorial. Fine. And for every instruction, that at a time my instruction is completed or my command is completed, we are going to put a semicolon, that my this particular command is completed. Now press enter. Then there are two things. If you want to show the value of this variable a in the alert box, okay, then how we are going to do it? Like suppose I write alert and a. Fine. So whenever you write anything inside either the single quote or double quote, it will be treated as a string, that is the combination of characters only. Means at that time the way a is come as it is, not like the value of a will not come, it will come like a alphabet only. See, let me save it, go to browser, refresh and execute it again. You can say the page is a. Fine. Now if I want to show the value of this a, at that time we will use a in this way only, that is without the inverted commas. Okay, so this is the basic difference. Whenever you want to show the value of a variable, just write the name of the variable without single quote or double quote. Clear? Now suppose if I refresh over here and click here, you can see the value of a is coming, that is code tutorial. Okay, now what if I want that the message like hello, that is a string inside the double quote, and then add code tutorial after it, that is I want the message like hello code tutorial. Fine. So we will write what, that is hello, then a space. Now we need to concatenate. Whenever you are going to add one string after another, then it is called concatenation. Okay, now just we are going to use the plus sign and a, and then click on save, go to browser, refresh and click here. So hello code tutorial. Got it? Got it? Okay. Now what happen if I want that this is the value of a is fixed right now, that is code tutorial. Now what I want that suppose there is an input box in which we are going to type enter your name. Okay, and we are going a text box for it, that is input type equal to text and id is equal to txt1. No need of name. So what I want now that whenever user put any name inside this, like say John, and then click on the click here button, at that time this particular message will come like hello John. Okay, so what we need to do, first we need to take this value of this text box to the variable. Okay, that in place of code tutorial we are going to add the value of text box to the variable. Fine. So let me comment this line for your reference only. Now var a is equal to the name of variable, can be anything. Fine. So to access the value of this txt1, we know that javascript will, sorry, okay, we know that javascript will treat this particular page as a document. Okay, the word is document used over here. So document. Now I want to select this particular element by id in the javascript. So I am going to write get element by id, and make sure that javascript is case sensitive, so e, b and I should be capital as it follows the camel case. Now inside the bracket of get element by id, we are going to pass the id, and the id of the element is txt1, And what property of this txt1 we want the value of it, so dot value. Okay, so our one instruction is completed, so we are going to put a semicolon, then alert hello plus a, means the value of txt1 will come inside this a, and then the alert box will show the message hello plus whatever will be the value of text box. Fine, let's see it. Refresh. Now suppose I put that hello and then John, click here, it will come like hello John. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so now just you try it. Okay.